just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. On the corner for a strike. And we are underway. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. Towards first, Olsen. Steps on first for the out. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Brandon Lau in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Sale. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
And that one fouled off. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch. Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Runner at first with two away. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. To third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Shane McClanahan.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering way upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Profar gets a piece there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And there's a ball. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely.
Full camp.
Harris gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right through there. Got him. And one gone.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from him.
Here's Austin Riley. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Riley tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Bounced up the middle. Over to Diaz. Inning over. Braves strand one. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. And now the veteran catcher, Danny Jansen. Sale, a 6'6" southpaw, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he took home a gold glove in 2024. Sale back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
A swing and a soft liner. Puts it away for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Sale delivers. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Jose Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Two out, space is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Knock right field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
One strike.
That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
Batting seventh, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And misses inside. Ozuna stands at third with one gone in the inning. Inside. And the count's full.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out. Runner tagging from third. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Wow, pretty amazing. That only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they push across one run on one base hit. No errors. No one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Braves 1, the Rays nothing. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
here's
for
the
Tampa
left
Bay,
fielder,
left
Richie
fielder,
Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball one. One and two now. Sale. Slider misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Breaking ball inside, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Johnny DeLuca in the box now. Takes strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And 1-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out towards left center. Harris sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So up next, Yandy Diaz. Way outside, and that's ball one. Ripped to third and caught.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Brandon Lowe.
Brandon Lowe, next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
As the lefty gets to work. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting center fielder Michael Harris.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off the mound.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. One out, bases empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first. Harris back on a dive. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here is Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Harris, the lead runner at second. Profar on at first with 2 down. In the air, left side. Palacios should have this one. That is the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
and Sale deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Caminero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one sliced foul. Raised down by a run. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the Rays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
One and two.
In the dirt, but kept close. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Over to first, safe. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Albies, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Cut on and missed, struck him out at 98. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now a chance for Orlando Arcia. First time up, he grounded to third.
Arcia.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On a line out towards center. DeLuca makes the catch, inning over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading
top
off for
5,
Tampa
John
Bay,
Shelby with
catcher,
Chris Singleton.
Danny Jansen.
And leading it off, Danny Jansen.
Let's get it going, Braves. Go home, Braves.
Sale back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a 1-1. Way high.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Sale ready. Right down to shoot. And now it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Morel in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one misses. 2-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
2-1.
The Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Finish him. Sit him down.
Almost
Okay.
got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Strike him out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball
Take it back.
4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the
Now
mound, but
batting,
you know his confidence should
shortstop,
still be
Jose
high enough to
Caballero.
get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Get the double play.
Caballero batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kelnick on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
So digging in, Richie Palacios. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to Albies.
He's out.
On to Olsen. That's 2. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That's outside. 1-0. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And downstairs. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Shane McClanahan, done for the afternoon, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Drew
Tampa Bay.
Rasmussen gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
57.
Still pretty early in the ball
Drew
game, so this
Rasmussen.
bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jurickson Profar, the next to hit. He is struck out and he is walked. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. And another ball. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. DeLuca. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson up to the plate. On the corner for a strike. Here's the pitch to Olson. And there's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they lead at 3-0. Back at Truist Park. Now here is Johnny DeLuca.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
On the ground to third. Riley fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Yandy Diaz.
Let's do it, Atlanta!
Just missed.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo.
Lau.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Just missed.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Diaz at first, one gone. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
One strike.
Strike on the inside corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, 2-ball. Flips to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That misses, and the count is filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Albies stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. And they'll do it again. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Now batting, catcher.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat. Swing and a foul out of play.
Outside.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. That's too low. 2-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now, Junior Caminero. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That's through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting cranked up as well. That to right. Kelnick calls it in, and there's one away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Low. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
The Rays trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one to first, and it goes just foul.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Count's full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Yep,
and very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
On the ground, right side. Albies fires over to first. That ends the frame. Rays held in check here. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for
New
Tampa
pitcher
Bay.
now, Manuel Rodriguez.
Number 39.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
And that's through there for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 and 2.
And that skips in the dirt. Inside, almost got him.
Three and two.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia.
Give it to him, Bray.
There's the strike. And that's in the dirt. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Grounds one to short. Caballero. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Braves go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 38, Pierce Johnson.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting loose out there. Just missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ball 3.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3-1.
That's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Johnson, in his 6th season, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Pierce Johnson fires. And a foul ball. Morel aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
At the plate, Richie Palacios. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there. And a count 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and it's now a two-run game.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Johnny DeLuca. And that one gets past the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
So the tying run at second, up and in, and it's 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Johnson fires. That one inside. Look out. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone, and now 3 balls and a strike. The other way, hauls it in, 1 away.
Now batting the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Golden opportunity right here.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In there, and it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, runners at second and third. Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And a curve misses outside. Now 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run's in. The second run scores. Tie game here in the 8th. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pierce Johnson won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Number 49.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jake Mangum.
Number 28, Jake Mangum.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Step off, throw to first. Mangum back in on a dive. Right through there for a strike.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground, right side, Albies. Lowe out on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 outs, runner on first. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one way outside, and 1-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Braves 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Edwin Uceta.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay. Number 63, Edwin Uceta.
Jonathan Aranda getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 62.
Jerks in Profar
Jonathan
getting ready to
Aranda.
hit. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. One strike. Ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's the swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Got him! Now 1 away.
Up next for the
Here's Matt
Braves.
Olson down.
First
0 for
baseman,
3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Olson.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down a run. So now 1 and 2. Now a fly ball to right center. DeLuca sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Marcell
Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That just misses, and now it's even 1 and 1. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That one outside. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two outs. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. This to third, and it's just foul. That was close. He goes down looking. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Braves 3.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee.
Dylan Lee.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
For Tampa Bay, catcher Danny Jansen.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. And that drops in for a strike. They say you win. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Palacios.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. A little bit high, and that is ball one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Upstairs. And a count 2-1. And that's a little high.
3-1.
On the ground to short, Arcia sends it to first, and that's the third out. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ozzie Albies now at the plate.
Second baseman.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Just missed.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one missing inside. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Two now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball drilled center field. DeLuca moving under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit. Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it. And he takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And now it's filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting.
Jared
right
Kellner
fielder.
next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's way high. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Orlando Arcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one in the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Two-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And that one fouled off. One strike away.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and